What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Infectonator Survivors. I'm your host, the Birdman known as Falcon, and you know me. I love my zombie games. I love them a lot. And this one right here is actually one I have never checked out beforehand, which is actually quite surprising because this first came out maybe 2 or 3 years ago, maybe on early access, and it's been completed as of late last year. And I never got around to playing it. No reason why, I just saw it and it looked pretty interesting, but I just never got around to it. So I figured now that it's completed, we give it a spin here on the channel. Let me go into the campaign mode over here. If you guys enjoyed this, would like to see more on the channel, let me know in the comments. Right now I'm planning on doing one video, but if you guys want to see some more, we could definitely do try to do a full run. This is actually a very difficult game if you're new to the game, and I am new to the game. I've heard that it's very easy once you figure stuff out, but you know. Right now I'm coming in, not blind, but very, very new as well. So this is going to be like the original team you start off with, right? I have unlocked the SWAT team member along with the thug with a point, and if you get another point, you can unlock these bad boys, and this is probably the one that everybody wants to see. Oh, who is this team over here? Oh, I don't know who that... Oh, you tell me the name over here. Oh, well... I guess if you could read, you know who that team is. I was going to be really facetious about the entire thing there. But yeah, we could go ahead and get the Left 4 Dead team. But let's go with the good and the bad, because I just recently unlocked them. I haven't played as them just yet. And it was kind of more annoying for me to kind of control 4 people, so maybe with 2 people it'd be a lot easier. Plus they have the shotgun and an AK gun apparently to start off with, so let's give that a try. Tutorial on... No, I don't think it has to be on. I think I know what I'm doing. And over here you can start off with extra provisions if you have tickets, but as I mentioned, I'm new to the game, so I haven't really gathered too much of those, so let's go into start over here. So, let's see what's happening. We have our usual zombie attack. We must gather our supplies, so we must go ahead and hit the road. And our bitching car that we apparently completely pimped out for this occasion alone. And then suddenly, our car breaks down. Oh, how cliche, huh? Or we're out of fuel. Of all the things you forgot to, pack extra fuel, you gotta need fuel for the post-apocalypse, man. Your car slows down to a halt, there's no more fuel in the tank, the only way forward is to walk on foot. Oh, look at that, zombies, how convenient. So, let's see here. We get to control our dudes one at a time or as a group. We have shotgun men, we have AK men over here as well. All the glowing items you're seeing, we can't actually search for parts to create other items. We'll find bullets, we'll find money, all sorts of crazy stuff, equipment as well. They all have different abilities to their name. I don't think I can check that out right now, but once we get to the safe house, I will show you what I'm talking about. Oh, we got fuel. That's actually a really good find. Fuel's gonna be really important for a lot of stuff when it comes to not only fixing the car, but also speeding up researches and stuff like that. So let's see. Our gangster here, oh, he's called Loco. Oh, I love the cliches already. We have a gangster named Loco. Hey, dog, I'm loco in the cabeza, huh? Come over here and search this one out, too. Okay, and we're basically... Oh, no, we have a... Wow, we actually got a really good startup map over here. I never usually find this many things to, like, check out. Now, the cars are really cool because they give you 3 times to pillage through. So that was 1 right there. More fuel. Wowee, this is actually a really good RNG roll. I've never had a good one like... 3 fuel! Yeah, only 2 times? Well, that's fine. You gave me 2 fuel. I'm cool with that. Let's go over here and start our battle. Oh! I thought we were going to the next map. I screwed up. Okay, I screwed up. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Don't you worry one bit. Now, these exclamation marks you're seeing over here, I could build turrets for those to kind of set up a little bit of a tower defense thing over here, but we don't really need that. Let me split you guys up, though, and send Vic over here, and Loco, you keep an eye out over here. Now, chances are we'll only get attacked from one side, but I'm not really sure. Let's start the wave now. I should have started that beforehand. This right now, what we're doing is kind of like the scout period of the game. There's a scout option, and there's also, I'm out of ammo. Homeboy over here cannot walk and reload. Our SWAT guy can walk and reload if I'm right. And whenever you're done with a wave and you click this, you actually get a bigger bonus as well. So whenever you're done, and you don't have to look for items, you should probably just end it and get a couple of extra points for yourself over here. Now this over here, this green stuff, so annoying. A lot of people in the forum seem to hate that too. It was added towards the end of the release of the game. That hangs out there the entire time, so if you need to get through, you will take damage. There's no way to skip through if it's kind of like, and only one place you can walk through. You will take damage because of that little green ooze they leave over. And it does disappear after a while, but sometimes in this game, you're always kind of in a rush. So it's kind of really annoying because of that. Now, before the wave shows up, I'm trying to do a lot of research here. We're searching of the area. I can build a turret to show off what that does for us, but the problem is you don't really need it this early on. And technically speaking, I should move Vic a bit closer because he's got better range than Loco. Everything done here? Yeah. Let me build this. Let's see if I have enough time for it. Just to show you how it works out. We don't have to do this just yet, but... See, the turret's now ready to go. Let's move you guys over here. Let's start this wave. And as you'll probably see, as long as they walk over here, this turret will do a number of them. Very important thing to kind of use down the line, but early on is really not too important. So let me go ahead and salvage you. Ah, you saw the green thing? Yeah, so annoying. So annoying. Because whenever you have to walk through stuff, there's no way around it. Alright, so now let's start this wave here. And we should be fine to deal with these dudes here. Loco, get close to my friend. Now, as I mentioned, this is kind of like a mixture of a bunch of different genres. So right now we're doing like the quote-unquote tower defense, which I'm not exactly too crazy on, but the scavenge and the team management part and just the regular survival is actually quite fun. But this here over here, I'm not really too big on tower defense games in general, and this part kind of really doesn't do it for me, but everything else is actually kind of fun. So that was done. Let's go over here to day number 1, and here is going to be our base that we just happen to stumble upon. We have Dog. We have this guy here, Scotty. I'm glad you made it. My name is Scott. I'm the one on the radio, and this is my friend, Shiro the Samoyed. Welcome to my safe house headquarters. Woof. I hate to tell you this, but I have some bad news. Radio broadcast said today they are sealing off the mainland. We only have 15 days before they nuke the whole city. We need to find a way out before the 15 days deadline ends. As you can see, my legs are injured. I need your help gathering supplies and work around the headquarters. I'll be monitoring the radio. Oh, how convenient. You have the easy job, huh? If we can fix this car, we might be able to use it to get out from this city. We should start working on it immediately. Hey, I think we could use the tools from the workshop to work on the upgrades and repairs. Should we start working on projects? Come visit me at the workshop. Last but not least, this is the missions briefing area. This is where we plan our next expedition. I know it sounds weird going out at night, but it's actually safer as zombies are less aggressive when it's dark. Which is, news to me. Every sort of other media seems to portray it differently. But hey, what do I know? We'll meet here when the sun gets to plan our next expedition, or the sun sets for our next expedition. Okay, so that usually means 6 p.m. 6 p.m. you are done doing the base stuff. So for now, what I want to do here as soon as possible is go to the garden. Okay, look, Scott, I know. Here you get to choose a project and then you have to assign people to it. So the first thing I'd like to do is get some veggies up and running over here. We'll select that. That'll take us 250 building points and 250 search points as well. And obviously, the more proficient your people are at searching and building, the faster this will get done. So we want to assign Loco. Assign Loco over here, and we'll also assign Vic. So they'll start to work on that over here, and what we want to do is get enough food to be able to come up here and start making some meals, because we have 6 supplies at the moment and we use up 4 per day. So if we want to have these guys do like a passive healing, we need to have some food over here. And luckily for us, we could also speed up time. They will get tired. The last thing you want to do in this game is send your people out on an expedition at night when they're tired, because they will be so super slow, and getting away from zombies is really difficult otherwise. So veggies should be done. There it is. So we have a couple of veggies. Let's come over here and do some cooking if we can. Yeah, Scott, I know about how to cook. Okay, yeah, I bring food, I cook food, I get food, I get it. Let's go over here to veggie salad, and we'll start working on that here. Scott, you need to shut your mouth, okay? So both of my dudes are tired right now. I'm going to assign them for now, but once they complete one meal, we will have them get rested up before our 6 p.m. expedition over here. Normally, I ignore the workshop and missions things early on. This is a matter for me to get supplies early on. But it's really important, because here's where you'll make weapons, you'll make equipment for gear, you'll also make parts for the car that you need to fix up in order to escape. There's a 15-day limit, so everything is kind of timed in this game, so that's the other part I don't like, where I'm being rushed, and I don't like being rushed too much, so I do have an issue with that, but so be it. Alright, so with that done, we have one meal, but we have more veggies left over, so let me do one more of these, and hopefully they get it done before our day comes to an end. We need to get them off of working by 5 p.m. and give them at least 1 hour of rest so they don't go up to the expedition all tired. And that'll be it right there. We still have some time left over, but I really don't want to risk it, so let's have them get off of kitchen duty if we can. Go to cook, and Hey. There we go. Let me remove them. So unassign. Unassign, I can heal you as well, but you're fine. You're fine, Loco. You're from the streets, dog, okay? A little zombie scratching to do much for you. Hey, I'm Vic. If you're tired, can you get some rest, please? I would like you to be ready for the nighttime. Here we go. So, this mission briefing area is where we plan our next expedition. We can send up to 4 people. It's better not to go alone. We need to decide who should we assign on this expedition mission. So, if people are hurt or they're not really good at fighting, you could leave them here in the base and they could work on stuff meanwhile. But right now we only have 2 people who happen to be good fighters, so we're gonna go ahead over here and assign Loco and our boy Vic. Now I'm wondering if we have any gear. Have we found anything? No, we have a suppressor, which will reduce the shot, I guess, noise, obviously. Yes, most suppressors do. I really haven't found too much of a use for that just yet, but what do I know? So that's about it. Let's go over here and go out. Now this is kind of like the other fun part of the game that reminds me a lot of Rebuild. You get to look around the entire map, you get to go areas, you scout them out, then you clear them out, you find some items, you find people, you find different quests, etc, etc. So the building in the middle is where we are right now. Your current position is marked with the red arrow. Cool. Yeah, okay. I'll cover everything else. So at the moment, before we could actually go around here, we need to clear up around headquarters, so we're safe, you know? That's gonna be the first thing we have to do, so explore. Now for the explore one is where we actually go into like the free map. Oh, we have a exclamation mark right there. That could be good or bad. That could either indicate a good item, it could indicate a huge zombie boss, it could even indicate a huge human boss. So I'm not happy about seeing that right now. So yeah, okay. Now, this part of the game I really enjoy, where you're actually looking for items now. The entire time though, you are going to have to keep an eye out for zombie waves coming at you. And the one thing I really don't like about this is that you see this exploration thing. In order to quote-unquote complete the map, you have to explore at least 75% of the map over here, which is kind of annoying to me. This reminds me a lot. I forgot what JRPG it was that I played when I was a younger lad, and I used to be really big into JRPGs because I could sink all the time in the world into them and not worry too much about responsibilities. So JRPGs when I was growing up were amazing. Nowadays, it's kind of like, oh, I can't put 50 hours into a game anymore. But anyway, there was a JRPG game, I remember, that in order to complete some sort of side quest, and because I was very anal about stuff like that, you had to like go through every single map in the game and make sure that the entire map was mapped. That I want to say it was Final Fantasy X, but I could be wrong. I forgot which game it was, but it did that, and I really hated that quest so much, but I still did it as a kid. But over here, they force you to explore 75% of the map before you could actually book. So I'm not too big of a fan on this little feature of the game, but it's not too bad, I guess. Especially if you're looking for items, you'll kind of do it anyway. Now, we have waves coming up, but we haven't cleared any single wave just yet, but that's okay. I feel relatively confident with this group over here. And normally, I don't like to go inside of the buildings because that's a really easy way to kind of get dealt with by the zombies from different sides, so right now I like to stick to the perimeters and kind of uncover as much of the map here as possible. And if we have to fight anybody, we'll do it out here. Let me have you guys reload if I can. Well, let's have Loco take care of this guy first here. But you guys... Oh, bad reload. It's fine, we got it. No. Careful. That's that green ooze that I talked about. So annoying. So right now we just walk around through here. Let's get some of this perimeter uncovered for us. And then we'll probably do a sweep inside. We have wave number 5 coming up. And the waves seem to be pretty random. I think how it works out is that if you scout an area beforehand, before you come in to explore, you have less zombie waves to deal with once you're in this map. But if you don't scout beforehand, you have a lot more waves to deal with, which obviously will just kind of like serve to annoy you as you're trying to, you know, do your looting and you're searching about. So right now we've done 29% of the entire map. Haven't found any equipment just yet. I had a really good run with the other team where I got like defensive gear early, like back to back. It was amazing. I was kind of like, ooh, really cool. Especially really useful for the melee classes. Right now both of these guys are mostly ranged, so I don't have to worry too much about defensive equipment, but once you have melee dudes, you definitely want to get some armor for them. Okay, reloading. Good. Okay, Vic, you take care of that. Meanwhile, Loco, you do searching right here. So you cover him. Now, this is kind of like your RTS portion of the game right now. You kind of want to have somebody searching, somebody over here just watching your back. I would like it if you could actually search together to speed it up, but that's not an option in the game. Although if you're both searching, then you kind of get ambushed, which is no good. These guys will continue to search no matter if they're being attacked. So assuming they're both searching and we get attacked, unless I cancel out of it myself, they will just hang out there, continue to search until they get knocked out. It's actually kind of silly, but I guess you have the option to make them stop searching, so you can't complain too much about it. So that's down. Alrighty, so we're at 42% of the map here at the moment. Let's see who we got here. Let me have you guys reload just in case. Oh, Loco, did you get your reload? Loco, you didn't reload. Reload, my man. There you go. Or not my man, I should say probably Essay or Vato. Huh? Vato Loco? You get that reload, dog? Yeah, that's me trying to go hood right now. Not doing a good job of it. So here's our quest marker. We have 2 of them. Oh, good. Yeah, nice. Thanks for blocking my entrance in there. Swell. Slow job. Now, this could be a random event. This could be either good or bad. What I mean by this is that sometimes you check a body and you'll get an item. Sometimes you check a body and they're alive and they come after you. So here we have, while scavenging, you found a corpse. Next to the corpse is a backpack. Leave it or search the backpack. Let's search it here. No pain, no gain. You decided to search the backpack, and inside the backpack you found ammo. Ooh, really good one. 100 ammunition. That's actually very good, especially once we need to build some more turrets for the scouting portion. Alrighty, so let's see. Next one over, we will definitely search it. Inside, oh, we found, oh wow, a UMP. Now, I'm not really too proficient when it comes to guns, like, whatsoever. So I don't know what the hell a UMP is, but to me it sounds very good. For a person with no idea about guns, to me a UMP sounds very amazing. So, gun experts out there, you let me know. Is a UMP a good thing or not? The Birdman needs to know right now, because he has no idea. It sounds good, though. Alright, so now we're going to do a sweep through the inside of the building, which is more dangerous, obviously, because we could get ambushed, but as long as we stick together, we should be fine. By the way, I'm controlling them together at the same time, but you can't break your party up, although that's a bad idea. Don't ever break them up, because if somebody gets knocked out, you need to revive them, because if you don't revive them in time, they are gone forever. Another corpse. Let's search the backpack here, and what do we got? You rummaged through the backpack and found nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Alright, let's just come down through here now. We have a couple more areas to check out. Nothing really too important that pops out, but oh no, we have another exclamation mark here as well. Zombies outside too. Oh, come on. No, stop. Son of a bitch. Fine, we'll come back to you. You see what I mean about that? It's right in the entryway too, so there's no way around it. You know, I can't just be like, oh, Falcon, just go around it. Can't do that, because it's right in the entryway. It's probably a bad idea having both of them search, but oh god. Loco! Okay, Loco got him. So you search over here, and Loco, I think I saw a couple of Zambros out there. We explored our area, by the way. So as you saw, it's not terribly annoying, because, you know, if you're doing a full search anyway for resources, which we are always going to be, you essentially will get it done, but it's just the precedence about it, you know, where it's kind of like you gotta do it in order to complete the area. And sometimes you won't be able to do it in case you get overrun or something, or you get run into a boss early. If you run into a boss early, don't fight him, just fucking book, man. But again, you won't get credit for the area being cleaned unless you get the 75. So, probably not a good idea to break the party up, but let's come down through here. And Loco, follow me, my man. We'll check out this last body, and I think then we'll book it. Ooh, I'm not sure what the hell we just picked up right now, but that looked very, very cool. Check this body out. Search backpack. And we got nothing at all. Okay. For a second there, I thought Vic was a different character that popped up, and I was like, kind of like, ooh, who is that? I almost freaked out. I thought it was like a zombie soldier coming at me with a gun. So we're done here. Okay. Let's go ahead and leave. You know what? I just realized I never got my... Oh, I see what happened. I never got my support missiles. These are very important whenever you get overwhelmed, especially when a big mob comes at you. I think you only get those if you do the tutorial, which we skipped. Oh. Well, damn, I should have done it then, because that's a free 3 missiles, which are very, very useful. I don't even know how you get those regularly. Oh well. Let's get out of the search area, and now let's leave. And we uncovered just about everything over here. So now let's go ahead and get on out of here. Now with this done, as you can see, we have a bigger radius around us. Interesting how we have... Oh, this is a big area. Yeah, I'd never seen that before. Usually I'm kind of like used to seeing like small little square areas, but this one actually takes up 2 squares. Interesting. Good job. Once an area is explored, adjacent areas will be unlocked. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, you know, we did a search, as I mentioned. That's the reason why you needed to do searches in order to kind of like, you know, get a bigger scope of the area here. Now, the question marks indicate either really good stuff in there or something really terrible. Very simple, right? Yeah. Okay. Can we stop? So what this means for me early on is we could run into a boss, we could run into human enemies. Human enemies can be really annoying because obviously they have guns too, so you don't have the chance, you don't have the upper hand against zombies like you would with guns, right? There is a gun shop over here too, which would be pretty cool. And this is supposed to be KFC? FCK. Oh, you're just missing a U there, aren't you? We have 9 of 10 stamina, and what this means for us right now is that I could actually... As a matter of fact, it's recommended. Unless you're dying from injuries or whatever, do not go back to your headquarters until you have used up a lot of stamina, because you have 15 days. And if it gives you a chance to search an area or 10 different areas, you might want to do that unless you're really hurting for injuries or whatever. But we definitely want to keep searching over and over and then come back here after our stamina is very low. That being said, we are also out of time, it does seem. Yeah, we are. Yes, we are. So I'm going to wrap it up here. If you guys enjoyed it, would like to see a bit more, let me know in the comments. Let me know by leaving a like, and we'll definitely cover more of this. As I mentioned, there's still a lot more to show off. I have to go over recruitment. We could actually add more people to our party, a bunch of stuff to create in the buildings and the headquarters, and obviously the end-all goal, which is to fix up the car and book it. But it's a really fun game. There's a couple of things, as I mentioned, I don't like too much about it, but it's a generally fun game for what it is. It works well, other than the goddamn annoying green goo left over. But, as I mentioned, if you want to see some more, let me know in the comments. Let me know by leaving a thumbs up. I will catch you next time.